Hi. Pikmin? It'd be helpful if I actually... There we go. Welcome to Pikmin. Before I get started, I'm going to double make sure my voice is actually being recorded. Okay, well there you go. That's enough. I am double making sure ever since I recorded an entire stream without any freaking... So here's something funny notice. I mean, 14 days is how many on this save file, which is pretty good. And then 7? I know I haven't explained any of the game yet, but 7's absurd. I'm 99% sure I cheated during this save file. Like, I'm pretty sure I was just messing around with cheats. This one, though, it might be legit. I'm not entirely sure. But this one definitely was cheating. I might have used save states, though. I'm not sure. But we're not using save states for this playthrough. We are doing it fully legit. I've beaten this game at least twice. Definitely more than that. But at least definitely twice. I love Pikmin. Pikmin is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm going to go to the main menu just to show you the main menu. Okay, now I've shown you the main menu. It's Pikmin. And I'm going to spoil something here. This shouldn't be here quite yet if you're just starting a completely new, fresh save file. But because I have 2 save files where I've already beaten the game, it is here. So. Actually, it shouldn't be there until you've played the game at least once. Basically, this game has 3 endings. We'll get into that later. Right now, we're just going to get to the start of Pikmin 1. Easily in my top, probably my top, at least 30 games, I think. I don't know if it's in the top 10, I don't even know if it's top 20, but definitely top 30, I think. The impact site. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. Must have blacked out, and I woke up on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts! Well, looks like we're doomed. This feels weird playing on this controller, just saying. The hell is this? That doesn't answer my question. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I should call it an onion too. It's also it's kind of onion-shaped. If you get rid of the flower, it's definitely onion-shaped. With, you know, ignoring the giant, long legs. What? The seed of the onion dropped, took root in the soil, and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Holy crap, it's a Pokemon. I mean, extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Making it has done no visible damage. Just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I should call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must reach this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to allow me to several viewpoints. L, rotate camera. Hold the follow the cursor. R, zoom in and out. Z, change angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Yeah, whatever you say. So, go attack that. Good job. Good job. You also can punch yourself, or not punch yourself, but punch as Olimar. Olimar? The little guy that isn't a Pikmin. They sprout on like the exact same spot. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet this Pikmin had harvested after cutting out a flower appeared to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be some sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yeah, you collect stuff, you get more Pikmin. It's not complex. This first day is pretty standard and pretty boring. It's not really the fault of the developers. They need to really slowly introduce you to these mechanics because this game is pretty weird, and I can't think of many other games that are really like it. So it makes sense. Also note that I am playing on the GameCube version because I prefer that version's controls. So now because I think they're better, I actually do think if you really want to play Pikmin for the first time, you're way better off just playing the Wii versions. But I'm just so used to the GameCube controls that it would just feel weird to change. This first day is just a tutorial day, so it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. Just because I have nothing else better to do, I might as well explain the controls. Obviously, you move with the stick. You can move the camera behind you by pressing L. R changes the camera size. I most of the time just keep it at this size. Z, I can't use right now. Changes the camera to a down view, which I never really recommend. Hold on. There you go, now I can show you. It's just because I think this angle is definitely more, I don't know, consistent. I don't know how to explain it. Using the C stick swarms your Pikmin. And lets them do actions faster if they're nearby. That was weird. Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. The glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned from Pikmin conduct. Persian, press A to bell, can back to press A to break Pikmin, play the you see second gravity. I got my browser on my computer. I can press Y to access my computer. Yes, you can actually press this button to access Olimar's computer. Sadly, not much of it is really that interesting. You can get this, which is very nostalgic because I've never actually looked at this screen in years, now that I think about it. Wow. Olimar has a whistle. You can whistle Pikmin. I just ignored this thing. I might as well at least go activate this cutscene real quick. The hell is that? Well, Olimar knows what it is. Amazing! There's no mistaking it! My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? I wonder! What can I possibly do? Oh, woe is me! If only I had an army of small people to help me carry it back. There's also a bonus. I don't remember if this pellet is required. I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not. But you might as well grab it. Also, if you press A against your ship... I recovered 0 out of 30 ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities. You can do that anytime, obviously, to let you know how many... where'd this Pikmin come from? What? If you're... Okay, I must explain this now as well. If you're insane, you can leave your Pikmin in the ground to let them, quote-unquote, grow. There are Pikmin stages of, quote-unquote... We can kind of compare it to evolution. Oh, wasn't there one? Oh, I never grabbed... Oh, I see what happened now. Basically, there are 3 stages of Pikmin. We'll definitely get into it later, but all you need to know is there's 3 stages. There's leaf, there's bud, there's flower. Moving at once, so I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. Guess I'll try to get it done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin on the ground. Notice that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become full of excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish Pikmin between Pikmin. There are leaf, bud, and flower Pikmin. Leaf Pikmin are generally the weakest and slowest, and generally flower Pikmin are the strongest and fastest. We'll figure out how to actually grow them besides just leaving them in the ground later. Because although leaving them in the ground is something you can do, it's not really the wisest thing. I think they realized that pretty early on in development. I realized, well, we need some way to let the player, like, actually get these without having just to sit there. And we'll get into that probably next day. Hey, I only need 20, so you... There's actually one more thing the game I don't think it ever tells you about. I think it's if you press... Is it down on the D-pad? Maybe you can't do it yet. Hold on. No, it's definitely not that button. Oh, I don't know how to do it right now. Oh well. There's an ability to lie down, which does nothing other than let Pikmin carry you back to base, which is completely pointless in this game. There actually is a purpose for it in later games, but... Or later game. But in this game, there's basically no reason to do it unless... No, I have no idea. Either way, we've recovered a single ship part. The dolphin is smoking right now. That's probably a good thing. Gotta love to be able to... Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. What has become of the remaining ship parts? That search starts tomorrow. Indeed it does. I like how... Only in Pikmin 1 do the Pikmin actually change color when they're not active. I also like how the red Pikmin just kind of look like naked people when they're in their like non-active state. And we launch into the sky. As far as I'm aware, it's actually impossible to kill Pikmin on day 1. However, that is actually not the case in Pikmin 2, but we'll get to that later. I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they really decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokotate. But actually, that's pronounced. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. If it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. This is basically the most standard day you'll ever see ever. Things start to ramp up as soon as we enter the Forest of... The what? The Forest of Hope. Whatever I just said wasn't right. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow and... No. Play more now. That'd be torturous for me, especially. I am trying to figure out how long this game's gonna be. And my guess is it's probably gonna be 3 parts. 3 streams, probably. It might be 4 though. I don't know. This game's not that long. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I should call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I needed to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. I don't know how he has figured that out already, but we're just not going to worry about it. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing it like that. That's really stupid. Why is this one yellow? That's weird. This game's weird. Yellow cookies? I don't know what to... They're pellets. Just refer to as pellets. And the flowers themselves are called pellet posies. This is very important grass. Look at it. It's very important. We'll get to it later, though. Probably after this gate's being broken down. These sorts of gates are everywhere in Pikmin. They're pretty standard. You just have to hit them to make them go down. You can make Olimar dab. Pikmin starts out slow. That's just the way it slows. But then you see this thing. A dwarf red bulborb. It dies. Why didn't it die? That would have been said that was my first death. Oh, there's another one. Hello, friend. Wanna die? What you need to know about dwarf red bulborbs is the fact that if you bully them while there is a bigger bulborb nearby, they will actually, well, they'll scream really loud, waking up the bigger one, and yeah. Because spoilers, I'm sure you already saw the bigger one over there. There's 2 of them really close by each other. Time to die. Sucks that I... Oh, I guess I can go for this. And that. Get on, get up, get up there. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta pluck the carrots. I'll just wait. Pikmin is very much... Pikmin's a very weird genre, but the simplest way to describe it is definitely just it is a strategy game. Real-time strategy. All time management. It's funny, because I am generally a human that doesn't like time trials very much, but Pikmin's an exception. Like a very big exception. I love Pikmin. And now our swarm is the shape of a tadpole. Very interesting. This is not enough Pikmin to fight that thing. I think you generally want at least 50. There is a bridge we can build right here, but we're going to ignore it for right now. Because it is just wise to do so. Let me just double check the stream real quick. Looks good. We're already about a fourth through the day. Thankfully, that's plenty of time to do all I need to do. So there are 30 ship parts in 30 days. Thankfully, this means that this game's actually not that hard. because that means you just need to get one ship part a day. That's not that bad, really. So how do you deal with this thing? It's much bigger. There's 2 ways to handle it. And I don't remember the ideal way in this game. I think the ideal way in this game is still just throw a Pikmin at its butt. And just pray. Yep, praying worked. Let's leave that thing alone for right now and tackle this wall. Actually, I forgot to collect this thing. I know it weighs 40. How do I know it weighs 40? I've played this game too much. Why? It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo! It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Yeah, it is kind of awesome just to have infinite energy. Can't lie. Kinda like how Olimar's world is so... I keep forgetting about the frickin' grass. Makes the game a lot better. Or not better, but, you know, makes you a lot better. Oh well. This grass is very important grass, and yet I keep ignoring it like a jerk. No, I definitely want my Pikmin. I was trying to strategize what I wanted to do over here. I was like, there's a Bulborb and a big Bulborb. What do I want to do about it? And the answer is actually, wait until these guys get over here. So I can use them again. I'm also going to give you a little lore dump. Believe it or not, the small Bulborb and the large Bulborb are not related. They're 2 entirely different families that just look like exactly the same. It's weird. They're not mother and child. They are... it's weird. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This thing should light things up. No more candles for me. I just find 3 more. I can increase my ship's capabilities. Which is just word for we can go to the next world. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get used to that happening a lot in Pikmin 1. Pikmin like to trip a lot. I don't even know how they avoid it in speedruns. I'll have indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So, it's best for me to review my monitor's data. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious what all the things are. I can do it real quick, though. The top is the sun meter. It's how much time is left in the day. The thing on the top right is what day it is. The bottom left is your health bar. The icon next to that is what Pikmin you're currently going to throw. The numbers, they're all 66 right now, but they'll be different just a little bit, don't worry. First number is how many Pikmin are in your party. Second number is how many Pikmin are out on the field. And last one is how many Pikmin exist overall. You're welcome. And now... yellow. Alright, I'm gonna put these guys somewhere else. In fact, I should have done the Eternal Fuel Dynamo after the gate. Oh well, hindsight's, you know, 50-50 and all that. 20-20, rather. 50-50? Since when? It's yellow. It's got big ears. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles being considered very large ears. It looks like it weighs less than others. While other ways might be different from the red Pikmin. No matter, they're obviously quite similar, so I shall call this one a Pikmin as well. This is why I recommend you keep the Bulbors nearby, so that way you have an easy, like, access. To, like, more yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin have a lot of abilities. And by a lot, I mean 2. They're kind of sad. They're not as helpful as the other Pikmin generally are. but they definitely are required. We'll get into the abilities in a little bit. I will also say though that something I don't remember if they ever mentioned it in the game, maybe later, is that red Pikmin are stronger fighters than other Pikmin. They do like 1.5 times more damage. They're also resistant to something that we haven't seen yet. Also, I like how Olimar shakes sometimes. why are you vibrating? Are you okay? It is fun to see Pikmin numbers grow like that. I will say something about Pikmin 1, especially the GameCube version. It is the buggiest Pikmin. In a bad way. Not in a Pokemon Red-Blue way. I mean in a... There are some annoying glitches in this game. You generally don't need that as many yellow Pikmin as other kinds of Pikmin, generally. But you should still have a sizable amount. I probably won't do much else today. Yet another Pikmin-related discovery. When I just was about to say 100 Pikmin in the field, the onions stopped expelling seeds, and the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. Since that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at one time in any area. They never really try to explain this, it's just a part of the game. I mean, it makes sense. If you could have as many Pokemon, as many Pikmin as you could create, the game would be a little more buggy than it already is. Okay, let's do something. Let's do this real quick. Here's an aspect of Pikmin that is kind of terrifying: bomb rocks. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Why do glowing cracks cover them? Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's a tremendous power locked away within. It merits further research. Yeah. The power of explosives. I'm just going to spoil it to you right now. These things blow up. And generally are kind of scary to mess around with. Because they are. Thankfully, I played the game enough, I'm pretty sure, where I won't let anything happen. This wall cannot be broken down through normal means. I wonder how we can break it down. This makes me ponder. A ponderful ponder. What could I do about this situation? Who knows? I wonder what I could do about this wall over here. Any ideas? The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. Maybe be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. Must be vigilant! Pikmin I dismiss by pressing X, bring back their bombs when I call them back. Pikmin I throw by pressing A, drop their bombs when I call them back. Keep clear of the explosion. When I touch Pikmin directly, they keep their bomb rocks and fall in line. So these Pikmin you can whistle, but if you throw them, they will drop it. I think they get rid of that in the remake. The quote-unquote remake, the Wii port. The Wii port is just a port. There's barely any changed things. It just fix some glitches, I think. That's basically it. Now this gate over here, don't break it. It's completely unnecessary to break that gate ever. In fact, I think it's actually a waste of time. So what you should do with the last rest of your bomb rocks instead... My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter their onions on their own. If I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I am sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about the leaving Pikmin to defend themselves in the darkness. That's your hint telling you, don't leave Pikmin alone at night. We're okay for right now still. That was almost bad. I'm gonna not worry about the nectar for tonight. I'm just gonna shove everyone in their onions before things get bad. You don't have to do that. You can just keep them in your party. Even if the onion's still over here. Here, I'll just show you what I mean. Even if actually, I'll show you with. No, I won't. I don't want to risk those bomb rocks just laying there. Those scare me. I'm not done that right now. I'm just gonna show you what happens if you just wait for the timer to go. I could just say like end day early, but I can just wait a second. This is definitely not the most efficient day I've ever had. I did get one ship part, and I sold a yellow Pikmin. That's generally what you do the first day, is just that. Next day should be a lot more efficient. I am still scared that someday soon, my mouse is gonna die on stream, and I'm gonna have to go find the battery. We have plenty of batteries, thankfully, but I just know it happened one day. I think it's gonna take forever though, because generally this mouse lasts forever, even when it says it's like, oh, I'm dying, I'm flashing red. Oh yeah, you have like another month in you, I'm pretty sure. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. That would improve my chances, and I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Yeah, it's the only game in the entire series where you can actually repair your suit. In other games, you just gotta kind of suck it up. Yeah, we only got one ship part, but that's okay. I think we're gonna get like at least 3 today, I think. I generally can get 2 ship parts a day, but that day was an exception because I just kept forgetting. Oh, and in case it wasn't obvious, the yellow onion lands with us. But I think we have enough of each Pikmin type at this point to just have a full party. Because all I really want to do... Oh, actually not quite, because I actually need more reds. I want to have 70 reds and 30 yellows. We may not even need 30 yellows, really. We're fighting things soon. Let's just wait for till then. I'll just fill out the rest of whatever. That way I don't have to pluck it. It's kind of a smart strategy to always have 100 Pikmin out in the field at all times. That way you don't have to ever waste time plucking up more Pikmin. That being said, let's waste time doing this, because this is very important. Another intriguing discovery! A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. It's apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strength and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. I got extremely lucky with this batch. Sometimes you can just pull out nectar grass and you get literally no flower, any nectar out of it at all. This time though, freaking... I think, what, like, I see 1 leaf? Well, watch this. Delicious drink. Alright, let's get going. So you should now be more efficient fighters. And basically efficient everything, actually, but... Now let's... Whoa, that was fun. There's no enemies in this little section, so we can safely leave our Pikmin here for the moment. As I want these... What are you guys doing? Get over here! Oh, this is a honey wisp. I'm gonna knock it down for fun. Just show you what it does. If you hit it, it drops nectar. That's all. Can be inconvenient. There's no enemies nearby here, so we can just let them break down the wall without any stress. Now, this area sucks. This is probably one of the hardest areas in the early game. Thanks to these guys. These are sheer grubs. Whoops. That one's dead. That's our first death. Of course, it's sheer grubs. Sheer grubs! The only reason they're scary is because if they bite a Pikmin, that Pikmin's guaranteed dead, basically. However, only male sheer grubs have mouths big enough. Female sheer grubs don't. And therefore are actually basically harmless enemies. They're not 100% harmless, technically speaking. But they're not scary. Hello, where am I? Hello? What are you? Some sort of ship part? Did I lose some Pikmin? Saw my number change, that's all I saw. It's my whimsical radar! With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I must press Y to check it. This find fills me with great hope. There's a ship part back there. While they're still doing that, I might as well get some more red Pikmin. No reason not to, I think. You see some of our Pikmin now have buds instead of flowers. It's because they were shaking around in combat. That's just the way it be. I guess one of the Pikmin just got away and just managed to make a new one, I guess. Huh. Guess it's a good thing. Yeah. I know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave these Pikmin... well... It's probably smartest just to go back for him, yeah. Whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of the other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press Y to view. She zooms in and out. This will surely help me in my search for the remaining ship parts. There's 2 more, and we can unlock the next level. So yes, you now can actually look at a map of the level. And you can see we are missing 5 more ship parts in this level. We can get 3 of these. Believe it or not, this kind of blows my mind. Well, I'll explain that later. All I'll say is that normally you wouldn't be able to get all the ship parts now if you're an average human. But if you are a speedrunner, you can get all the ship parts in one day. It's absolute insanity, and I can't do that. I don't know the strategies how to do that, especially not right now. I probably could if I really wanted to, but I don't think I really want to. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Got our reds. Kill this guy. Why? Why'd you do that? James! James is dead! So Red Bulb Orbs, if you manage to piss one off and not get stun locked, you gotta wait for it to go back to sleep before trying again. So let's try again. I found the Nova Blaster! This emits a dazzling burst of light, capable of destroying almost anything! I'm not exactly sure about this, but the promotional brochure claims that its blast can travel in the currents of space-time, smashing through stars and into the rifts of space. This item is not required to get the normal ending. This game has 3 endings. The bad ending, the neutral ending, and the good ending. Also known as the true ending. We'll get into that later. We need these yellows right now, because there's bomb rocks over here, and that'd be nice. Okay, once they shake their heads, that means there's no chance there's anything else in there. Main reason we want this is simply so we can... destroy the wall with that weird ship part. Nova Blaster! This is a weapon of such incredible destructive force that it can blast stars into tiny pieces. It has a strange allure. One more ship part will let us go to the next level. That's blue. Interesting. I didn't know they could be blue already. Kind of a spoiler, but I guess not much of a spoiler because you can just see plainly in the instruction book that there are, you know, 3 colors of Pikmin, you know, red. This one probably takes 9. As far as I'm aware, every bomb rock wall always requires 3, 6, or 9. As far as I'm aware, there's no other extra purpose for just for these rest of these bomb rocks. So I'm just going to do this. Show you what happens if you just do this. That is why you want to be careful with your bomb rock Pikmin. Okay, might as well just let the Pikmin carry whatever they want because there's a lot of time left in the day, and there's only one more thing I can really do. The extraordinary bolts! I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it is of extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret. But look at it! Extraordinary! I guess there is something extraordinary about it, because even though he has no idea what's so extraordinary about it, it is extraordinary enough to let the dolphin fly. So... it's important, whatever it is. Alright, so like, how many red Pikmin is this? That's probably enough. We need to go up here. This is kind of a weird puzzle. Arguably, it's not even the only way you can do this. You also can do this with, spoilers, blue Pikmin later. But it seems to be easier to me, and you can do it much earlier if you just throw a bunch of Pikmin up here. We now have the extraordinary bolt, which means something cool is going to happen in just a moment. This bolt's bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur can understand. Recover 5 out of 30 ship parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. Oh, yes. Throw, 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 throw. Come on, I want to do this before the day ends. Please, please. I think as the average human can definitely do this ship part, but anything beyond this point you should just wait before doing. Because spoilers, you need to wait till you have a certain kind of Pikmin that we don't have yet. They're definitely not blue. They're definitely not blue, and definitely don't have the ability to breathe in water. Spoilers, any other Pikmin type, if you try to put it in water, they will drown. Alright, might as well just collect both of these. It's the shock absorber! This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place. Usually. You know, I didn't really understand the shock absorber for a while. It's not like electrical shocks. I get it now. Okay, you guys are lazy assholes. I get it now. Yeah, there's actually not much to do left in the day. for the rest of today. So I might as well do a few extra things. There's this giant pellet up here I might as well collect. There's no reason not to. I love the old weird sound that hits when you hit something. I don't know how to describe it. Just a brr, 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 brr. All right, now we have the shock absorber. Yay! This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experience of typical spaceflight. With 6 more, we can explore another area. That won't be for a little bit, though. What else is there to do? There is this extra nectar. I might as well use. Beyond that, though, I don't really know what else to do. I'll probably just end the day early. I might as well, actually, might as well collect a few extra things. Why not? There's literally no reason not to. I might as well explain that right now. I should not be letting that happen, but I don't really care that much. Which is, if you choose the wrong color of a pellet, aka this, because there's no blue Pikmin yet. If you let him bring in with the wrong onion, it will result in less Pikmin. It doesn't apply to all enemies, it's just, to Pikmin. Oh, sorry, to pellets. So don't worry about being like, oh, this enemy is red, I'm giving it to the yellows. Don't worry about that, it means nothing. It is only the pellets that matters. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, there's this hole here. This hole is completely pointless, as far as I'm aware. I don't really know any purposes you really could use this for. You can get Pikmin through it, but no actual carryable objects can go through it, so... yeah, I don't really get it. Oh, I didn't get that pellet. Or that one. I think I'm good here. I want to be safe. Make sure I don't... I have plenty of time to make sure any lost... It's really easy to lose Pikmin to end of day in Pikmin 1. Thankfully, I don't have to look for any. I thought I would have to find 1 or 2. Nope. Alright, they decided they wanted the yellow one. It tastes like lemonade. They just really wanted lemonade today. Alright, and we end off the day with 234 Pikmin. Plenty of reds. We can have 100 out at a time if we really needed to. And yellows. We have definitely enough. I'll never need 86 yellows out at a time. So I might as well explore the rest of the areas that I haven't shown you yet. Such as this lake. There are wogpoles in it. Wogpoles are completely pointless enemies. They don't really hurt you in any way. They give you like 1 Pikmin once killed. They are only here for world building. There's a ship part up there. And here's an area I haven't seen yet. It's a bunch of open space. I wonder what that could mean. This area has a bunch of bulborbs here. And another box. You can actually move this early without blue Pikmin. But it's a little hard. It's even easier in the Wii version, but in the GameCube version, it's a little tougher. So we're just going to go to Sunset. Nothing else for us to do right now. And even if there was, I don't really have the time to do it. No snacks for the night's wildlife tonight. I got a bunch of other creatures. 3 days since impact. I now add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with X, or when I grab one for a moment by holding A. We know, thanks to this game's files, that at one point bomb rocks were originally going to be held by every kind of Pikmin, which happens again in later games. Bomb rocks are weird, is what I'm trying to say. So, obviously we should go check out the new area. The Forest Navel, which, yes, it's called that because, according to Olimar, it apparently looks like a belly button of the forest. I think I like this area's music a lot. Now, what I highly recommend is I usually just go straight for the area with the blues immediately. However, I've learned over the years it's actually kind of a bad idea, so what I recommend you do is, like, pick out, like... You're probably not going to use many bomb rocks today, so don't even worry about it. So just use, like, 60 reds to let you do other things whilst doing things for blue Pikmin. Number 1, break down this stupid wall. Let's see. This area is huge, having a lot of ship parts, including one on a floating island. Okay, it's not floating, but still. In case it's an obvious, there's the blue onion. What the hell is that creature? It's probably not nothing important. Anya. Anya. It's blue. Dab. 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 I mean, look. It has a mouth! And it's blue. Is a Pikmin of yet another color? Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out, which is to already be in water, thankfully. Okay, so this guy is an asshole. Wait, what? What? What the Oh wait, this okay, wait, hold on. This is okay, it's okay. Yeah, wait, no, slow him down. Slow him down. Because this is a bread bug. Bread bugs are kind of funny creatures. In that they try to steal your stuff. But only pellets in this game, at least. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. We don't have many options this early. There we go. Yeah, he's actually holding a treasure, sorry. Space part. Ship part. Fuck. Thank goodness, my space float. This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. He only weighs 3, but he does give you this amount of Pikmin. This is a kind of a... Oh, wait, yeah, whatever. Stop it. I just realized the space float looks kind of funky right now. Probably nothing, don't worry about it. It's lost some of its transparency. I guess Olimar had a... I don't know. Cut down costs. Man, it looks really weird. I know why it looks weird, but it doesn't change the fact that it does look weird. Yeah, we need 25 blue Pikmin to get it out of here. Ideally, you don't do the red bug with the red bug with blue Pikmin, but I did, so it's what we have to deal with right now. Really, I only come here today because you need blue Pikmin to progress. I really do think, honestly, that what you should do Is there any other stuff I could do right now? I probably should just go get for the red Pikmin then. What you should do is try to do it with any other type of Pikmin. Just because I just think it's smarter. I may actually want a few yellows. I'll take like 10 yellows with this. I'll put 10 back. And receive 10 yellows. Just in case I do need bomb rocks. Or want them or something. Because I may be able to find a way to do this. Right now, I'm just kind of waiting for pellet posies to bloom. Oh, I guess... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I think I may be taking this the wrong way. You guys definitely don't want to be a part of any battles. Yes, there are shearwigs down here. These are shear grubs that can fly. Which actually makes them not any scarier. It just makes them just a little more annoying. So that's nice, I guess. Uh-oh. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. Look, it's even blue. I think I just heard the sound of the pellet posies blooming. That is your reminder that Pikmin cannot swim. It just hit me what was going to happen there. Like, uh-oh. That's not good. You don't really gain the ability to switch between what Pikmin you hold at a time. By one time for this until Pikmin 2. You jerks, you're trying to get killed. Apparently. Oh, there's still more. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you with blues, I think. I think I can manage it. So that's what happens when they fly. They actually regain health mid-air, but if you hit them, well, in the air, they die. I know there's fire all over the place. You can hear it everywhere. Okay, I think we're good. They can get the space float out of the water and into our ship. Don't ask if they already know where our ship is. I don't really get it either. Don't ask questions. And what do I want to do? Let's get this stupid gear up here. Shall we? This gear I call the stupid gear because, well, it's kind of funny. Watch this. They climb up this stick after building it. I don't really get it either. And then... I found the automatic gear! This thing chugs right along at its own pace. It makes piloting much easier, giving me time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel. Plop! Yeah, they lose flowers because of this. It's so stupid, but it's also kind of funny, so... I can't say I hate it all that much. I think we can very easily get 2 ship parts today. Oh wait, no, 3. Hey, buddy. Come over here. That's nice if I can get some of these gates knocked out, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see. I think it's wise to now do this. Bridge building! These bridges are really nice. They give you a nice shortcut. Actually... I'm not sure. I'll build it anyway. There's no reason not to, because that bridge never goes out. Basically, some enemies will like to break bridges. So, yeah. We'll get to that later, though. Actually, I think about it, I probably should have the yellows out of that, because the fire blowhogs might go for the kill, so to speak. Alright, and there's those guys. Or that guy, that treasure? What? Automatic gear has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it will be alright. What do you mean you tried to fill them with dirt? What does that mean? What? Oh, wait, no, you can still see the transparency. It just looks weird. If anything, it lost its shininess. Space float. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my autos always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. 4 more ship parts before we can reach the 4th level. Let's get some nectar going. I have no idea what the point of this branch is, by the way. I have, like, 0 clue. If you asked me what this branch was for, I couldn't tell you why this branch is here. This branch right here, I don't really get it. Like, at all. Okay, so now let's do some planning. By planning, I mean separating. The fire Pikmin should be fire Pikmin. The red Pikmin should be entirely fine down here. There are tons of blowhogs. They can only attack with fire, so the red Pikmin should be no worry at all. There are no enemies that can spontaneously appear there either. It is just don't attack that thing. There's no reason to use that either, as far as I'm aware. The yellow Pikmin should be fine over here. I can come over for him, whistle him for him in case the day spontaneously ends. I think I can very easily do this. I think I have enough time. First off, here's this. I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. This tenders a small price to pay for such performance. This is one of the lightest ship ports in the game. Only 15, which is nice, which makes sense really, because you're not gonna have too many blue Pikmin on your first set of days. What's that over there? An item we'll probably never use. Okay, not very often anyway. Actually, what should I do right now? I'm gonna grab the yellows. No, you ruin everything! Why do you have to ruin everything? Nothing happened to him at all. Just to check. Pikmin like to get stuck under the bridges in this game, so just letting you know. It happens. #1 Ionium jet. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I have to run a system check as soon as I can. 3 more ship parts. Bring us to the next area. What? Oh, I think they're just excited. I can try to do the bomb rocks. There's probably enough time. I'm gonna get a few more Pikmin out. So there may be more bomb rocks. It's hard to, I don't know how many are in that batch. I'm gonna get 15. Wrong way. I'll see if I can do something. And if not, that's okay. I think I now understand the point of that geyser now. Yep. There was no reason to use that. What am I doing? Appears to be all of them. Bomb Rock Pikmin cannot climb up sticks, from my memory. That's the reason I want to do that, though. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure my right hand is off the controller, because if I do press the whistle button, there's a chance of some death and doom. Figure out what wall I want to break down. Should I do this one? Or should I do this one? I guess I'll do this one. Very nice. We might as well break the sun down while we're here. Very good. I got everything I wanted to do today done. Don't do that, mister. We're just gonna hang out in the middle here. Okay, now let's just end the day before anything bad happens. I'm thirsty today. I like Pikmin. Pikmin fun. Now that we have all the Pikmans, we can make some really good progress. Because now we're going to head back to the Forest of Hope. Screw you. Why did you have to screw me? 4 days since impact. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks. They appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. So, now that you have blue Pikmin, what I actually recommend... I actually lied. We shouldn't go to the Forest of Hope. We should instead head to the impact site, because as you can clearly see, there is actually a missing ship part here. There are actually 2 that land in this area. Okay, there is a thing that can happen in this game called a Pikmin extinction. That happens if you manage to play so badly that every single one of your Pikmin dies. At least of one color. If that ever happens to you, you should immediately consider about heading back here. Wait, hold on. How many Pikmin do I actually want of each color? There's really no enemies here. I really only need yellows and blues, really. I'll take 33 of each. That's really all you need. Except for red, I'll take 34. Actually, I'll take a few more blues. Because I realize they're the ones I really need the most right now. And a few yellows. This is an iridescent glint beetle. I mean flint beetle. Glint beetle's in later game. If you hit its back, it will do a little spin mid-air and give you goodies. What the hell? Did you see that? The box displayed a thing. What? What the fuck? is happening over here? What? Okay, well that's cool. I know this area looks like an area that should have a boss fight. Like, it should, right? Well, here, let's... There's another one? Okay, no, we have bomb rocks. We're ignoring him. We're ignoring him. Okay, you guys can go after him. I don't care. We already knew that. I have no idea how many bomber Pikmin I actually have with me right now. I have... 4? Is that right? That was enough. Something you may want to do here is this. I think you can just do this. Oh, that didn't do as much as I wanted to do. That's okay. That is a Pearly Clam Clamp. It actually only appears in this game. Actually, what am I doing? This is the smartest brute. You want to destroy the thing inside of its mouth, which I guess is like a casing for its pearl. The ideal strategy is to call him back before the Pikmin get hurt. It kind of sucks, because sometimes the Pikmin... that guy might be dead. That guy is dead. That guy is alive! I'm doing very poorly right now. Let's get a better spot where I'm not sliding down a hill. Whew! Okay, now we're gonna give this to the blues. Actually, let's give this to the reds first. While the yellows are doing nothing, we might as well let them break down this wall. Because it is faster to go through this wall, so we'll see. We'll see. I, however, do not have enough Pikmin to carry the ship part back, I think. So let us try and frickin' find the rest of our Pikmin. Where the hell did they go? They followed that frickin' flint beetle around, and now they're just gone. Okay. So a few fell down here, including a lot of our bomb rocks. I don't think we actually have any... Oh wait, yes we do have a purpose for those bomb rocks. This day should be used primarily to build up your forces anyway, so... Here's the best time to. And there you go. Absolutely demolished. Now I need to obtain... Why are you going to the water? In my years of playing this game, I've never really seen them quite do that. They've gotten close. I was like, okay, they're fine. That time, they just basically went straight into the water. I don't think we actually have enough Pikmin. Oh, I might be 25. We'll see. If we do, I'll just go back down. It's a really annoying ship part to get, but we have to get it, so we're gonna do it. Whoa! Yeah, it just kind of relies on the Pikmin's AI to actually work how you want it to. Oh god. I have found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. Jesus, how did I dodge that? Oh, it's actually 20. Oh, well, we're fine then. How many yellows do I have in me right now? 26. Perfect. So I can get this pellet up here. That is the only thing you really need to do that day is collect that thing. So the rest is just up to you. I'm like, oh, should I collect this? Should I collect this? Why not? And here we go. We can... It's kind of funny because we already have infinite electricity. But now we have even more because we have this positron generator. This electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. 2 more. Whatever. Let's just go reckless. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go bonkers! The cat. I think he's a cat. There's another foot beetle. You see that guy just stuck at the bottom? I'm gonna leave him there. That's funny. That actually probably is going to lose. Very good. Okay, no, he was just stuck. He didn't know what to do. Like, what am I supposed to do? And there's another one that has no idea how to handle the situation. Here we go. That's the first time I've ever used a geyser like that. In this playthrough. Now what we want to do is this. Huh? Huh? You know this area has next to no enemies? You obviously still lose Pikmin if you leave them overnight. Yep, yellow goes to red. That's how it goes. Definitely. Definitely the ideal way to play. It's gonna bug someone, and that'll be funny. Why am I missing a single Pikmin? Oh, right. Because the other thing I want to do is back up here. I think in order to get this last pellet, you need to team up with your blues and reds. Ooh. See if we can get everyone up here. I never really can, but maybe we can do it this time. Nope, we lost a few. That's okay. Like a lot. How many did I actually keep? Anyway, enough is all we needed. We have 28 blues. If you want to get this... Oh, no, this is just a blue pellet. I already got the red pellet. Oh, never mind. Why are you yellow? Glad I got eagle eyes. I'm not gonna get the other pearl. I don't feel like it. By the way, the pearl is really overpowered. Not overpowered, but it's really powerful. It gives you, I think, 50 Pikmin? That's why this place is so ideal for trying to get your numbers back up. Or just up in general. I know what I think I'll do. Instead of wasting time getting even more Pikmin, what I'm going to do is try to flower as many Pikmin as possible. So I'm going to shove the blues back in there. Got those no good lousy blues. Shove the yellows in here. And then I'm gonna pull out 100 reds. I don't think I've ever did anything like this before, but I figure I might as well do it when while I have the time. The game by default gives you flower Pikmin before buds or leaves, which is why it's ideal to like do the first 100, giving you like a backup. That's probably good enough. I don't think I'll ever have 100 out of reds at a time. We'll get close though. Then we'll do with blues. And I'll probably just end day. Yeah, we really want to do it for the blues, holy crap. Alright. Got 100 Pikmin. Let's end day. Go to sunset. Here's a bull turb. Even though there are no bulburs in this level, and there never are, except for that one instance. 5 days since impact. I have seen that, at times, the leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow into a bud and then a flower. It appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin sprouts, they gradually bloom over time. Fascinating! This melding of plant and animal traits is surely unique in the natural world. I found the increased swiftness of the flower Pikmin to be of a tremendous benefit. Also, my diligent observation has recorded instances in which flower Pikmin lost in battle have left seeds behind. This is why on days after fierce battles, I occasionally find new sprouts growing. We have not seen that yet, but we'll probably see it at some point. We have a lot of Pikmin right now. This is usually generally all you need. So you don't really need to try and raise your Pikmin numbers really any higher than this. You can if you want, though. Now that we have a high number of blues, we should head back to this area as we try to clean up what we have missed. Oh, I don't... Let me remember. Hold on. I don't think we have any use for yellows today. I don't think we do. We already broke down this wall, so I don't think we do. I think we generally kind of want, like... Here, let's just do this. I'm going to put 40 blues. What, did the bulbur respawn? Oh, I did. Okay, you guys handle this, though. Actually, we'll... Fuck it. Wait, did this guy respawn too? Oh, yep, well, not respawn quite, but close enough. Whoa! Okay, we definitely want to take those guys out. I don't think they spawned yet. They do. These guys can eat your bridges. So generally speaking, try to kill them if you want to build a bridge. None of these guys should do anything. They're pretty stationary enemies. Now what I'm going to do is get 10 more blues and a few reds. And the rest are all going to be red Pikmin. Okay, now let's deal with the things in our way. I don't think that goes any threat at all, but I'm not taking any chances. I don't think this guy's actually a threat either, but I also still don't like taking chances, especially with something so much bigger. Damn. Kill it, damn it! Roll orbs are harder to take out in Pikmin 1 or than any other game, really. Okay, now that we're over here, we're going to do this. Yeah, you could defeat a wog pulls or two, but there's no reason to. Instead, we're just going to do this. This is the intended way to build this bridge. But there are funkier ways. I will not show. I highly recommend that if you haven't seen a task of this game before, or even just a regular speed run, you should definitely check one out, because it's awesome. I also recommend if you want to check out this series at all, and haven't played it before, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is definitely the ideal game to check out. Do not kill that thing. There's no reason to kill that thing whatsoever. Okay, you're in an awkward spot. I think I don't want to target you first, though. Yep, okay, we're out of here. Okay, I thought I was gonna get stuck on the pellet posing and just be wandering forever. I've seen that sort of thing happen before. Oh! Yes, even in the Bulbarb's mouth, the Pikmin are still okay. It doesn't chew that much. Don't do that right now. Not a great start to this day, but you've had worse. Well, I've had worse. That's actually been the worst day for Pikmin deaths by a lot. That's besides the point. The reason why you took 10 blue Pikmin over here is to push this box. You actually don't want to take that many Pikmin across this really crappy bridge. This is probably like the worst ways to get death in Pikmin history. It's a stupid bridge. And what? That's lame. I don't think I've seen that happen before either. I've had a lot of weird experiences with boxes this playthrough. Do we want to take the blue Pikmin with us? Actually, I have a better idea. Blue Pikmin have a unique ability that you're never required to use, in which they can save Pikmin from drowning. I'm gonna put Pikmin on both sides just to see if this helps at all. Okay, we need to get across this bridge. Oh, that sucks. However, the blue Pikmin just could not figure it out and they drowned. Wait, no! You can do it! Yeah! Yeah, I knew I was smart. Okay, now if you want to go easy. What we want to do is go for this guy. This is a burrowing Snagret. Oh god. I'm doing badly right now. It's okay. I'll wait till it burrows back into the ground. Okay. Now we wait for it to burrow back up. No! I'm too close still. I'm much more used to its AI in Pikmin 2. So spoilers, it returns in Pikmin 2. Most enemies in this game do, though. That's an awful idea. It was. A very bad idea. It's easily one of the toughest enemies in the game. Stop falling on top of me! I mean... Nah, if it jumps into its mouth, they're dead. I don't know, that was actually kind of smart. It was... I did sacrifice a few Pikmin. I would have rather... Okay, there we go. That's when you actually want to attack them, is when that animation happens. There we go. It's dead now. Gosh. Probably one of my worst runs of that thing in a long time, but that's okay. You can't be perfect. It's the Geiger counter! Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise. I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do me much good. I really should read that manual one of these days. I do appreciate the humor. Uh-oh, that's right. I forgot. How do I want to handle this? Depending on where it's put... well, let's just see what happens. Actually, I have a better idea. Instead of doing that. Depending on where it lands... against... when after, you know, killing the Burrowing Snagret... it will, the Pikmin will decide whether they're going to take it down the slope or where the bridge is. So, yeah, that's fun. Seems to be just enough. I think we can just kind of force this to happen. Yes! It worked! It was a horrible plan, yet it worked! I love it when my horrible plans of Pikmin work. Because it means I am an epic gamer. Can I get a... Hey, what? Anyway. That's one of the harder fights in the game done. We'll now go after whatever this treasure is supposed to be. No, come back. I found my Sagittarius! My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on Planet Hokotate. Oh, to be back there right now. And we have reclaimed the Geiger counter. Geiger counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It could be kind of annoying. One more ship part will let us go to the next level. However, I'm going to spoil this for you right now. I am not going to the next level for a while. I'm going to try and eliminate the areas just kind of in the order we've kind of been to them. Because that's just kind of the smarter way as far as I can tell. Sure, you can have it this time. I don't care. I heavily doubt we're going to get the last ship part today because I'm going to spoil this. There's another boss here. I've now collected the Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. I don't get it. Why does the dolphin need a whisk to fly better? It must be some sort of antenna. I don't get it. No one does. That's my best guess, is that it's some sort of antenna. I don't think I can actually get to the thing in time, but I can make an attempt. I can probably reach to the area in time. While waiting for that gate to be busted down, I might as well do a little bit more growing a Pikmin, just to make up for our losses today. Good job. I'll let you know something. If a Pikmin is underneath its onion or generally in your own base, it will not die if it becomes night. They'll automatically enter their onion, which is, you know, nice. Oh god, what is that thing? We have to fight that thing? Yeah, eventually. Soon. Probably not today, though. I don't think I can knock that thing out and also get the ship part, so I'll probably just spend another day. Dab, dab, dab. How do I lay down? I figured out how to do it! I just couldn't do it on the first day. You press down on the D-pad. Hold on, let's get a better shot. Olimar lays down, and for some reason thrusts the sky. That's kind of weird. The reason for the purpose of this is that it's a way to be taken back to base if a Pikmin carries you. It's no reason to do it in this game. In Pikmin 2, it actually does have a purpose where you'll be carried back to base, and there. Well, I'll explain that. We'll get to that game later. We might not be able to break this down yet. I don't know if every Pikmin's at base besides these guys, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna double make sure. Stop it! Stop doing that, or you will be ended. And how by me? Now, if you excuse me, I actually have to take a moment. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. You enjoy this cutscene. I have returned from the little astronaut's room. I have managed Excuse me. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches ever higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the distant spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. In your first playthrough, you probably will want to come back there, but I highly recommend you don't do that. Enemies tend to respawn if you leave the area alone for too long, or just take too long in the area in general. I generally think it's a better idea to just knock out an area in one session, or, you know, one set of days, rather than, you know, let the enemies respawn, because you keep coming back and forth, going every which way. Yeah. I guess all I really want is reds today. We're just fighting a boss, so... 64. I don't like having 100. Just cause... it's less to manage at a time. Simpler management. Die. All I want to do is throw our Pokemon up here. Our Pac-Man. Our Pikmin. Our Pakistan. Our package delivery men. This is a funny bit. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars on funnycomedybits.net. We have to destroy this wall still. Sadly, there isn't anything else I really want to do today. As soon as I get this ship bar, I'm probably just gonna end the day. So, yeah. I love the Pikmin series. I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite game of all time, not the one I think is the best, just my favorite, is Pikmin 2. We're not gonna play Pikmin 2 for a little while longer, but it is my favorite game of all time, and Pikmin is why I think it's in my top 30. I don't know if it's in my top 10, I don't think it is. I've never really done like a top 100 games before, but I know Pikmin 2 is my favorite, because I know if I ever need to say my favorite game, I got an answer. It's usually for nostalgia reasons, but I'll probably talk about that more once we actually reach Pikmin 2. Hello! This guy shoots boulders out of his mouth! In order to stop him, he has a suction point on his head that unleashes hell on his back. He's a little terrifying. Believe it or not, even though this looks like it's frickin' on fire, any Pikmin can hit it. I know it looks like only red Pikmin should be able to hit it because they're immune to fire, but that's not the case. This boss is actually really easy. Once you know what to do. Once you just trust the game as well. Do I have enough Pikmin to carry everything? I think I do. You know, the boss itself doesn't actually have the part itself. Alas, my radiation canopy! This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get back to the ship. 30. Oh, I may actually not have enough Pikmin for everything. Let's find out. I might. It might only be 30. Yay! I got the exact number I wanted! Hooray! Things never work out this way. Also, I better hurry this ship before I have to plug extra Pikmin. Damn it, why are you guys so fast? How dare you? Yes, I'm winning! This is a foot race now, and I win. Alright, now I just wait for this all to happen, and then the day ends. I'm drinking more water. I'm just thirsty today. Now we can make him carry it a little bit faster. I love speedruns in this game, though. I'm in the cutscene. Look at me. There I am, Gary. Can I also mention this in just a second? Radiation canopy. I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. I love the fact that the items you collect, or most of them, not all of them do, but a lot of the items you collect, the ship parts, actually show up on the ship as you play the game. It's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. And also, yes, 2 more Bulborbs have spawned. One of them was, I think, a respawn. I think another is just a new one. New enemies can spawn over time. I think that's something they don't do in Pikmin 3. But it's something they continue to do throughout the series. And by throughout the series, I mean in the next game. Basically, the further you play along in the game, more enemies will spawn, it seems. As the game just kind of gets more difficult and more difficult. Also, I'm going to show you this. Yes, I am Olimar, the mighty god of punches. Fear me. You can use your fist to take out an enemy, but generally speaking, it is not the ideal way to do it because enemies also slowly heal over time. So just don't bother. Not in this game, anyway. In Pikmin 2, on the other hand, punching enemies is actually a real strategy. In certain cases. Like, it's sometimes actually the smartest route to take. If you actually want to have any Pikmin by the end of it. But we'll get to that later. Ah! 7 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in the release of larger numbers of Pikmin seeds. I also found ways to group Pikmin by color. I can hold A to grab one for a moment, or I can press X to miss them all. I have a lot of red Pikmin, which is probably the best because those are the Pikmin that are going to die, most likely die the most. Look at that! All the ship parts in that area. All the ship parts in that area? Only 3. We still need 6 more for the Forest Naval. Let's go! I didn't think I was going to play this much today, but man, I'm on a roll. That's the term people use. Okay, what do I want to do next though? Because there's a lot of things we haven't done yet. There's a lot of area I haven't even seen yet. So really, it's a question of what do I want to do next? Let's see here. I think we should try to nail this area next. For a few reasons. We should take a lot of reds and a few blues. I don't think we need any yellows today. Not for a little bit, anyway. I just realized we're gonna see a new enemy type that is actually pretty difficult to deal with in this game. They get easier with basically every game, but in this game, they're tough stuff. Let me tell you what. But we'll get them. We'll get there when we get there in just a second. So the main reason I want reds is obviously there's a ton of fiery blowhogs in this area, like a whole bunch. Like there's like 7 or something. They're big, bigger than I remember anyway. Generally speaking, if you want to keep their flowers on their heads, you want to avoid having them be chucked off, but... And we can just restore them back. There's a lot of nectar in this stage. I'll let them do what they want. Go, you guys have fun. You're immune to basically all forms of damage here. Avoid the fire! That's the first time we've actually taken damage, I think. Yeah, I mean, you guys are ahead of schedule. There's an enemy I'm scared of. In the corner of our eye. Oh, God! I don't really want to leave the guys alone. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll just have to be extra careful. They're just thrown so high sometimes. I'll worry about that guy in a little bit later. In a little bit later, yes. I'm gonna let the red... I keep on calling them fire Pikmin. That's kind of weird. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Find out. They can be fine. It's a little close sometimes, but we're fine. Okay, now with our 60 reds, we're gonna try and knock out this door. This is a door now? Am I more tired than I realize? Maybe. I'm gonna go heal for a second, because I need it. Because I'm worth it. I have recovered 13 out of 30 ship parts, so 16 more parts will increase the Dolphin's capabilities. While confirming the ship's status, I have taken an opportunity to repair my suit. Nice. Only game where you can do that. But it's also the game, I think, where, like, the most damage you take. Like, you take a lot more damage than usual in this game. You might have noticed that we need 16 more. That means, yes, there is one more area in the game. Okay, let's just focus on trying to kill this guy. This is a Wollywog. They are frogs. Their main method of attacking is squashing. They're not super tough if you know the rhythm of their battling. But they can be a battle of patience. I think if you do show them enough Pikmin, they will just, like, never be able to jump, but I am not good at knowing when to do that, so I'm not going to worry about it. I never actually do this area the way you're supposed to. The way you're supposed to do this is to build this bridge with blue Pikmin, and then build the other bridge with blue Pikmin. But what I usually do is just throw yellow Pikmin on top of here, and just have them build it, and then build the other one as well. There's multiple ways to handle it, you know. It's fine. Did I hear a... Yep, they're done. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do now... Let's get these guys... there's a bunch of fire guys over here. You should worry yourself hitting them, but the red Pikmin will be immune to the flames. I can't see myself right now. This sucks. Okay, we're good. Right now, we're just gonna try to build this bridge. We're gonna worry about these puzzles later. We're actually going to run into a puzzle soon that involves every kind of Pikmin in the game, but we'll worry about it later. I got more Wollywogs to deal with. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. It's the anti-dioxin filter! This fits over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters out all disease-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. That means I'll be able to move around without polluting the planet's atmosphere. I feel worlds better. How nice is that? I found my gravity jumper! By manipulating the forces of gravity, but this key component gives me the final boost I need to make the jump to super light speed. Good thing I found it. It's just really funny, like, you get a literal spring to help you jump to light speed. Okay. I can accept that. Also, this geyser, I guess, is activated automatically. Interesting. Ah! What the hell is the point of this geyser? What even is the point? I'm gonna go back to the red bridge. The bridge that the red Pikmin are. I always feel a little weird referring to the Pikmin just their color name. I don't know why. They're probably going to be a lot longer, actually. That bridge is another bridge I don't think can ever go out. I don't know which one. Okay, you guys did it. Okay, good. I'm going to let the reds take this back. I realized that no, whatever. Go over here. Okay, very good. one more should do it. I'm pretty sure later they give him less health in later games. Yeah, I don't know why their AI is like this. I guess just so you can actually kill them. The reason I call them while the Wollywog is falling is because it prevents the Pikmin from losing their flowers. They don't get knocked off, they just fall off. It doesn't really make any sense, but it also kind of does. And I'm lucky. Very good. Yeah, it was exactly 4. That was my one oversight. I should have actually brought 50 and 50. And count for any deaths I could have to Wollywogs, but thankfully I didn't have to worry about it. Yeah, there's a giant kind of puddle out here that, you know. There's not much in it. Just a bunch of Wollywogs and, not much else. We can now do this puzzle whenever we please. I might be able to do that other one, because I have a bunch of reds and blues right now. Get over here! Get over here! I want to see Scorpion play Pikmin. Not just play it, but he has to, like, live in it. Like, how would Scorpion handle Pikmin? I didn't know this guy was still alive. There we go. Much smarter way to handle that. That guy drank the entire thing. He was just so thirsty. Kind of like me today. I'll let you take that as you want. Okay, no, but seriously, before I go any further, I need to quench my curiosity. What is the point of this geyser? To find out next time. Anti-dioxin filter. The laws of deep space require all ships to eliminate all pollutants. Wait! I went into the sky! That's the point. It's fun. Just freaking launches Olimar. Pac-Man Olimar. Pac-Man Olimar. Pac-Man Olimar. Oh, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about nothing. I probably won't be able to do that entire puzzle in time, but there's no reason not to try. Not the puzzle, but one of the things. I could try both of them. Is it worth it to try both of them? Maybe. I'll try. Gravity Jumper. The anti-gravity device. This anti-gravity device allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars, like a dolphin. We have exactly half the ship parts. Nice. I'm gonna make it 30. And 50. I probably can't carry the ship parts back, but I may be able to get at least one of the ship parts available. You'll see what I mean just a little bit. And if not, well then, too bad, so sad. Not a big deal. Also, I kind of want some nectar right now. Better. Never go under bridges. Bridges are made of death in this game. So if you go under a bridge, there's a high chance that a Pikmin will accidentally be crushed to death. I don't know how. I imagine how the logic works is that there's just some weird geometry, and then the Pikmin just kind of clips through the floor. Not the most fun thing in the world, but, you know. Okay, what you want to do is hug the wall. Hug the wall. As both your Pikmin and Olimar. Hug the wall. Just continue to hug the wall. Keep hugging the wall. Once you're safe... Okay, I think this is a puzzle that requires every single color of Pikmin. Stop it! Time is of the essence. I probably won't be able to do this tonight. You know, this day. Probably actually wants to use save states a little bit, but I will resist the urge. Okay, actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this tonight. Just straight up. You know what? No, I am using my better judgment to just simply give up. We are going to sunset right this second. We did not have enough time. It was just going to result in a lot of chaos. I just saw it. We'll do that area next. If anything, what I should have done is try to get some bomb rocks and knock some more walls out. But, you know, it's alright. I haven't checked it for still streaming in a while. Looks good to me. 8 days since impact. There are now only 15 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 22 more days? Surely there are parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I will find out is to try to lift off. Just recall that the day I took my son for a ride in this spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return. And I shall return! I must! I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face when I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. Save complete. Alright. Let's do all those puzzles over there. Let's try again. I'm pretty sure mini geysers, the little geysers, like, deactivate when the world, or when the map is regenerated, respawns. I don't know. So I want probably 40, 40, 20. Actually, I probably want 50, 30, 20. 50, 30, 20. Now we go back. Now this area is going to feel a little off-putting because now there's going to be like no life around here. Get out of here. Or, you know, get over here, rather. There's gonna be like no life in this entire area. It's gonna be really weird. Get out. Get out. Get out. Got a lot of flowers. Get out. Get out. What the hell? Everyone's just tripping all the time. My luck stat, it must be low. I'm pretty sure there is no such a thing as a luck stat in this game. But all the Pikmin's luck stat is extremely low today. There's another freaking trip. Alright, we seem to be good. Now let's take this puzzle nice and slowly. What I want to do first is open the map, apparently, and then press the Z button to make sure we get a nice angle with everything. Get over here. Now what we're going to do is activate this geyser. You probably understand what we're supposed to do now. Now that you've seen the entire puzzle. We now want our collection of yellow Pikmin. We brought 20 of them for a reason. There we go. Now this is actually a little... Did you see, like, Olimar, like, sidewalk? What the... Olimar, are you okay? Or are you just showing off? This ship part's kind of weird. I've been told there's a glitch where the game can soft lock. Because of this ship part. We'll find out if that's true or not. Actually, hopefully not. I found my Libra! My daughter gave this to me. It's named after her astrological sign, my sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. Okay. That's actually the first time I've seen them in a long time, not just like completely screw up trying to carry that thing. Now what you want to do is be smart and let red Pikmin carry this through the fire. Do not be stupid and just let whatever you want, or, you know, what they might want, just carry it. It's a bad idea. Okay. You got it? Okay, good. Now there's another ship part over here. Go over here. Go, 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 go. This one is rather simple in comparison. I'm gonna more strategically do this. This is a candy pop bud. If you throw Pikmin into it, they'll change into that color. Okay! Okay, I decided I don't want to actually shove Pikmin over there, because they may just attack that thing and drown, maybe. I'll have to keep an eye on it. This is rather simple, just let the blue Pikmin carry it out of the water, not the red Pikmin carry it. Found my analog computer. This computer conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside of the range of ones and zeros. Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful. I love the stupid ship parts that just make no sense. Yeah, only waste 20. But I like 30. Okay, you guys, you need to stop, mister. That's probably good. I have 21 reds in my party. Use that if you need to the screen has a little colors indicators with like a party follow. Use that if you're not sure if there's a Pikmin that is like of a color you don't want. At that moment is helpful. I'm gonna let this just go by. Yeah, we could theoretically just use this thing. I said theoretically. You know, theoretically, if we didn't have yellows and reds with us, we could have. Okie dokie. We're now out of this fire geyser zone. Hope there aren't any more fire geysers. Ha 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 ha. The joke is that there are more fire geysers. So now... let's focus on bomb rocks. We're probably not gonna do too... I mean, I don't know, we have a lot of time today, but... Wait, hold up. My daughter gave this to me. My late return must have have her very worried. 16 shit parts. 16 shit farts. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. We actually don't need blue Pikmin for the rest of Forest Navel. From what I remember. So at this point, we're just kind of waiting for these guys to get... Actually, I don't have to. You guys get the fuck back here. You know what? Carry this faster. There's no fire in the way anymore. There's no fire in the way no more. Do I want to break this? Is that a good idea? They seem to just like using the bridge anyway, so I'm not really sure. Maybe those bridges are actually a bad idea. They do save time, but only a little bit. I don't know. Either way, they're already here. Doesn't matter that much. When I was a kid, I did not use the nectar very much, which is kind of stupid of me. In hindsight, because it makes the game a lot faster. Analog computer. This strengthens the outward emotions of the dolphin's computer. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger. It's just like my boss. So let us now put the blues away and replace them with reds. That little jingle tells us we're halfway through the day. There's no reason to have blue Pikmin anymore because blue Pikmin have a worse damage output than reds. And that's really all I need to know. Let's actually try to get some nectar right now. That's better. What do I want to do right now? Let's try to dispose of our bomb rocks. Because we actually only need to use, like... One more wall needs to be destroyed. Okay, you guys need to die. I don't know why they hugged that wall like that. Kinda weird. You guys can destroy that wall in the meantime. I think there's more shear grubs in this way, I think. Let's grab more reds. I knew it. Can I get a reminder, though? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, friend! I was wondering if it would attack me. The answer is yes. There's our first death to a volleyball. Probably because of this weird angle we're sitting at! Okay, that's taken care of. There's a weird thing over there. We'll worry about it later. Okay. No more enemies in our path. Let's continue to try to destroy this wall. So there's a fire guys in this way. I'm probably not gonna get any more ship parts today. Those guys are safe enough. That sucks. Okay, there we go. I don't think there's any reason to keep these bomb rocks at all anymore. I think it's wise to just... Actually, it's probably smarter just to end day. I think about it. Let's just end day. Go to sunset. I'm gonna have no idea what to call this part because, well, we did a lot of the game in one sitting. I was expecting to do a lot less for some reason, and I forgot how much I can do in this game. 9 days since impact. Oh, horrors! A bomb rock explosion engulfed my Pikmin! That last horrified facial expression is burned into my memory. I must review my procedures for handling Pikmin bomb rocks so I do not repeat this mistake. Sorry, Olimar. I know what happened. It got set on fire and then it died. Because it ran into the explosion of the fire. It's a lot of bad luck. And also, I should have timed better. I mean, to be fair, most of them didn't run into the fire right afterwards. Just that one did. Sad. It's sad, but we move on. We're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna grab... Yeah, we're gonna do the exact same thing. 80 reds and 20 yellows. Blues are still not necessary for the rest of this area. 20... This is... This one. We get to fight 2 bosses today. Guess it wasn't obvious. Is that faster? It probably is faster. I'll worry about it later. I probably won't worry about it. There's so much time left today. Let's do the less climactic boss first. And really, actually, if we want to do that, we should definitely check the area on the way. I'm also gonna... Well, why did you respawn so fast? I know that you should definitely check out this area for any potential sheer gobs. Hello. I'll take that. I think we're fine now. Maybe. Okay, so this guy can be a little scary. This is Puffstool. Puffstool, is a little scary. He can transform your Pikmin into Mushroom Pikmin, which are Pikmin that can kill you. He also has really bad hitboxes. But we just completely destroyed him, so it's fine. I found the Omega Stabilizer! Absolutely must have this piece in my battered ship as ever to fly straight again. It has steered me through countless deep space storms. And it looks rather cool. We're not going to carry this all immediately. Actually, I should do the Omega Stabilizer. I think. But I definitely don't need to do the puff stool carcass. Kind of feels over to call it a carcass, but that's what it is. Excuse me for 1 second. Just checking. What did I do with my... Okay. What the fuck? Where are you guys going? They were taking it to the frickin' boss. Wait a minute, we shouldn't go that way. We'll die. Okay. Boss time. I know it seems silly to go to a boss with only 20 Pikmin, but trust me, there's a reason for this. Look at this guy. It's Beady Longlegs! He's one of the 2 bosses in the game to have his own theme. The reason that I recommend very few Pikmin be used against him is because even though, you know, more would be technically better, less to manage is a little bit better for this guy, considering really, it's just kind of smart too. The reason you want to use yellows, even though reds do more damage, is because this guy's head's usually pretty high up. Also, the Pikmin like to attack the feet. Don't let them. Generally a bad idea. Oh. And we had a death. That's okay. And we had another death. That's also okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? I freaked out. I had no idea what the heck that cutscene was. Why'd the screen fade to black? What happened? Oh, yeah, shit part. Omega Stabilizer. This is the dolphin's fin. It is a little beaten up, but it should still function. I made great strides in repairing the dolphin. With this, we should be able to fly again, even if I don't recover all 30 parts. He keeps mentioning that, and I'll point it out. Wait, why are you on the wall? Oh. Oh, oh, oh no! This guy's almost gone, though. Come at me, bro. Oh, well, you can't because you're dead? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll take a look at that in just a second. I'm just putting the Pikmin in a safe spot. Because there's still a Fire Geyser right here, which means we probably still want to carry the things with reds. What is this thing, anyway? The Guard Satellite! Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. You guys, you know, I'll just keep an eye on them. If a Pikmin is set on fire, you can whistle on it to save it. And they're just fine. Cool. And that means we basically have done it. We don't really care about anything anymore. We're done. Nothing else to do here. I want to put these Pikmin away because I actually want to give the I want to give the puff stool to the blue Pikmin. I know they didn't do anything, but I feel like they still deserve it more. So we need more of them. That being said, whoever grabbed whatever can just take whatever. Yeah, I think that happens like 5 times before the game stops telling you about it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We got a floaty thingy. Guard satellite. This has protected me from space pirates many, many times. Get it? It's a reference. Why am I missing 20 Pikmin? Oh, right. Oh, they did that already. Alright. Let's just double check in case I somehow forgot something. No stars. We can now go to sunset. Yes. You know what? I might as well show you some bonus content. This is content that you never have to do to beat the game. But, they add it to the game. I might as well show you it before going to the distant spring. You don't even eat the friggin' things you squish. Well, maybe they do. 10 days since impact. Hope has begun to well up within me, without Dolphin's repair and my own chances for a reunion with my dear family. Tomorrow I shall go forth with a new attitude and continue my exploration in a different region. I hope that fortune will smile upon me. What's sad about like playing the game well is that you get a lot of cool information if you're bad at the game, as in you're slower. Because Olimar will then talk about miscellaneous things that you encounter throughout the day. But if there's something more important, then yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me double check something real quick to make sure this is still something I can do. There are 3 optional bosses in this game. And I'm just making sure I can do all of them. Let's see. It's day 15, right? Day 15, I was right. So we can still do that. We don't want to do that immediately. We can instead go here. After Dane... Okay, I'll explain this in just a second. Let's just go here. I know, we're returning to the impact site again? Why? Because I want to show off the extra bosses. This wasn't obvious. So you know that big open area over here? You may notice that it's big and open and there's nothing there. Why is there such a big open area? It's because it actually is a boss arena. Some optional bosses appear there just for fun. So I might as well show you some of the bosses. By some of them, I mean all of them. Pikmin doesn't really have optional content that often. Other than, like, challenge mode, obviously. Don't attack him. There's no reason to right now. We're busy facing something cool. Okay, you guys can attack it, I guess. If you... There it is! This is Gulix. Gulix is really weird. Your goal is to smack the brain. I think. Oh, I don't remember now. Well, what happens if you hit the other one? The reason you want to use blues against this guy is because it's made of water. Oh no, you can't hit the other one. Okay, you want to hit the other one. You can smack the brain for a lot of damage, but it's generally smarter to... Stop it! Stop it! Did you knock me a Pikmin, like, super far away? Oh, not really. Okay. Generally, this is slower, I'm pretty sure, than squashing the brain, but it doesn't, like, lose you anything, so... Kill it. Kill the Gulix. It is a little creepy. By the way, I'm pretty sure if you smack the brain right now, all the Pikmin will fall off the other brain. Like that! Now you know. But thankfully, let's rush back towards it. There's a battle of waiting at this point. Are you okay? Oh no, you're just sitting there. I thought you were just laying down forever. It's kind of cool to watch all the Pikmin try to smack this thing. You alright, dude? This thing used to scare me as a kid, not because it moves weird, but because it just, like, appears out of nowhere. And I was scared of, like, what if it would appear on the first day? Like, I didn't like that idea at all. Oh, it's moving slower now because there's so many Pikmin attacking it. I think, is the idea. And it fires in spurts. And that's it. You get goodies. The end. It's just for stuff. I'm kind of sad they just made optional content. I think it would have been a cool boss. Should like put in like, well, the next level that spoilers uses a repeat boss. Huh. Cool. No, I'll just bug the Pikmin, it's fine. Pluck the Pikmin, gonna pluck the Pikmin, gonna pluck the Pikmin. Like my song, I hope so. I definitely am starting to get tired, so I'll probably just show off the other boss and then probably stop for tonight. Running around at the speed of a Pikmin, going so fast. Like a Pikmin. Go to sunset. But I could have spent a lot of time raising even more Pikmin, but I don't think that's necessary. I will point out though that the Pearly Clamp that was holding the positron generator will now be holding a regular Pearl from here on out. So you can get like 150 Pikmin a day guaranteed just from those. And that's not even counting the 20 pellets and the 10 pellets. So they definitely made this area so that if you ever run into extinction, you can just come back here and fix it real quick. "11 days since impact. It's very strange. The scenery of this planet, which I once found hostile, now sometimes strikes me as surprisingly serene. Perhaps the Pikmin have opened my heart to the beauty of this world. I even started thinking that there were some parts I do not need. A daydream." Saving now. Saving complete. Are you the one that's called Parappa? So I think what happens is that Gulik spawns on day 9 onward. I think the other guy Wait, no, sorry. Gulik spawns on odd numbered days after 9, and Mamuta is either even numbered days after 8 or 10. Mamuta, if you want to beat it fast, Mamuta's a weird boss. I already spoiled the name. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Mamuta's weird. You'll see what I mean just a little bit. Despite being a boss, it can't do any damage. Well, except to the captain. It can do damage to Olimar, but not to the Pikmin themselves. Also, just realized why this is a bad idea, but we'll get over it. Yeah, you go after him. Go! 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 Boom! Yeah! Yeah, go! 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 You can do it, guys. You can do it. I'll just lay here while you guys do that. You guys have fun. You kids have fun. Oh my god, they're jumping so high. That doesn't do anything, by the way, in case you couldn't figure that out. There he is! He's just hanging around. In fact, he's actually completely... Well, he's not hostile at all until you hit him. Then he becomes hostile. He slams your Pikmin back into the ground. What's kind of cool about this, though, is the fact that any Pikmin that were not flowers will become flowers. He's kind of a weird enemy, but he's kind of cool. That's it, though. He's not hard. You do have to do this, though. Pluck the Pikmin. Pluck the Pikmin. Pluck the Pikmin. Gotta pluck the Pikmin. Pluck the Pikmin. Pluck the Pikmin. Gotta pluck a Pikmin. So many Pikmin. Whoops. I don't know how the exact logic works, but if a flower Pikmin's in the ground for too long as a flower, it will eventually wilt. I think how it happens, though, is it doesn't die. It'll just have to regrow as a leaf. Is my understanding. That's not gonna help. And that's basically it. The name Pikmin gets stuck in the box. Oh. I think it did. Why am I missing 2 Pikmin, though? Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's it. I showed you all but one bonus boss. We'll get to that second bonus boss, I think, tomorrow. We'll get it. It's the most interesting of the 3. I'll tell you that much. And that's it. That's all I want to do today for Pikmin. I kind of want to keep playing, but I think I'm going to tell myself to stop right here. After we read Olimar's log, of course. Brick wall? 12 days since impact. Iridescent flint beetle. This creature's hypnotic reflective body is quite hard, giving it a good defense against Pikmin attacks. Why then do the Pikmin chase in such a frenzy? I wonder if it will go under any chain if I hit it directly with Pikmin. And I guess that's it. We have been playing for 12 days. We have 18 days to get this area done and the last area. It's plenty of time, I promise. We're not going to return to task. I did actually consider checking out challenge mode, then I realized challenge mode technically has spoilers in it, so I decided not to. That's it. I had a lot of fun today. I actually might do this in 2 days. I don't know. Hard to tell. It might only be 2 streams. I don't know. I had a lot of fun though, so I'm going to say goodbye. Good night. Olimar, why did you just stand there and watch them die?